Hello, hello, and welcome back as we try and recover from our own imbecilic cleverness in Perfidious Pete plays XCOM The Long War. And why the oxymoron, you ask? Well, it's because we thought we were being exceedingly devious last episode by walking into what we knew was probably a trap, hoping to use that knowledge to turn the tables on our enemies and transform the hunters into the hunted. And for once, looked super cool and suave while we did it. And, you know, for a moment, it actually seemed like we might pull it off, like we'd flip the table harder than Wilson Fisk after an exceptionally rough meeting with Madame Gao. But our triumph proved all too fleeting, and in a single instant, our clever little strategy boomeranged on us like an Eddie Murphy movie from the early 1990s. So, now we've got 3 of our most valuable troopers in the old hospital here. The aliens remain as dangerous as ever. David Allen Greer is pissed at us for stealing his girl. Neither Halle Berry nor Robin Givens wants anything at all to do with us, and Grace Jones may be lurking outside somewhere in the bushes. And I don't know about the rest of you guys, but fucking Grace Jones scares the shit out of me. I mean it. I know she's almost 70 and all, but I'm still pretty sure she could hunt me down, butcher me like a hog, and make a nice pair of tight, thigh-high, stiletto-heeled boots out of my skin. Ugh. Hell, I've got the Ghiblies just thinking about it. She's out there, guys. Right now. And you have no idea where she is exactly. Grace Jones could be watching you right now with those smoke black eyes, just waiting to strike. Think about it. I know I will be. I mean, just what the hell do you think I'm actually scanning for here? This is the Grace Jones scan. We don't give a shit about the aliens. They're tertiary to this whole thing. This entire project is for no other purpose than to keep me safe from fucking Grace Jones. And it's not doing a fantastic job. Anyway, I doubt Grace is on this large UFO, so we're probably safe to hit it. It's coming in over Nigeria, nape of the Earth. This could be a large landed UFO, could be an abduction mission. I'm not even going to try and shoot it down. I don't want to waste interceptor activity. Let's just let it do its thing and see what happens. It's an abduction mission. That's fine. I'm perfectly comfortable with an abduction because, again...
Commander, we're receiving several urgent requests for assistance.
Thanks, Bradford. Thanks for interrupting me. This is my first abduction mission. I really need you to give me the quick briefing. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I'm comfortable with an abduction mission for one very, very specific reason. In the case Grace Jones is lurking somewhere here in Nigeria, the aliens might abduct her. I'm almost tempted to not even try and thwart this mission just on the outside chance that they make off with Grace Jones, because she really scares me, man. She really does. More than spiders, and I'm very afraid of spiders. I fear Grace Jones more than I fear spiders, and I basically have a heart attack anytime somebody puts a spider in front of me. I am deathly afraid of them, but Grace Jones? She fucking scares me more. Anyway, let's see about getting a team together. I mean, worst case scenario, if we do find Grace Jones, we could always just, you know, maybe a little friendly fire incident. Maybe she's a civilian who happens to catch an errant grenade. That way we could at least confirm the kill. I mean, if the aliens abduct her, we don't necessarily know she's gone for good. If we just straight up shoot her in the head, we can confirm that. So I would really be more comfortable with the accidental civilian casualties, maybe a little Grace Jones related collateral damage, if I might. Anyway, Helen Deadeye Keller, we are going to try and maybe do a capture again, all because of Grace Jones. If we could bring her back alive, well, actually, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. Then she'd be in the same building with me. Maybe captures are a bad idea. Yeah, let's just try and bring back a muton. Probably way less dangerous, all if we're being, you know, perfectly frank about the situation. A gunner would certainly not go amiss here. I think probably the Iron Lady, Margaret Thatcher, will be fine. Margaret's actually not close to level, so I wouldn't mind getting her a little EXP. Would love to get her up to the area where she has access to rapid fire. So let's grab her a Gatling laser. Nice little scope so she can zero in on our public services, because she's good at that, and it seems like the scope's only going to enhance her abilities. We definitely want a scout. We definitely want an assault trooper. Fast scout would be better if we're going for the capture action. You know, Ava Perón, I think Ava Perón is our miracle lady in this instance. I mean, she hit the 1%er. She's proven, without a doubt, that she has the magic inside her. Maybe Ava could also be precisely what we need to get our first capture. So we're going to outfit her with an arc thrower, ceramic plating, pistol, shotgun, tack armor, standard other kit. She needs an assault trooper, though, to sort of keep her company and possibly even protect her just a bit. I think Eleanor, the Wolverine Roosevelt, is going to be precisely the right tool for that job. So, scatter laser for battle scanner, yes. Med kit, I think no. Let's go for the arc thrower instead. We are probably going to take an actual medic on this mission, so no real harm there. What do we have for medic? Joseph the Cleaner Lister, I think, is probably the only game in town. We could take, you know what, let's take Elvis. The king hasn't been out on a mission too terribly long. He's putting on a little weight from all those peanut butter and banana sandwiches he's been eating down in the old barracks there. Could use a little activity. Also, I'm worried that he's going to overdose on fucking Quaaludes and die on the toilet, and I think once is probably enough for that action. So Elvis, a couple battle scanners, nice little med kit, good backup. What does that leave us needing? Really, we've kind of got all of our baseline shit taken care of. Assault, scout, sniper, we got a gunner. What else should we take? Probably an engineer, I think, would definitely not go awry. Marie Curie is interesting. I think we'll save the knife man for possibly the covert operation we've got coming up. Likewise, probably going to save Not a Good Time Hari for that same covert operation. And I think since mostly we're going to be concerned about killing, we may even take Franklin the D Roosevelt to give the enemy a little bit of the D on that mission. Abraham Hardcore Lincoln probably also going to be detailed for our Exalt mission. So let's go for Marie Curie. She is a nice little stand-in. Marie has a pretty reasonable aim as well. Assault rifle, pack of HE grenades. Madame Curie, ready to go do a little damage. What else have we got here? We have options, actually, is what we've got. Let's take a look at what we've got. Are we missing anything is the question. Not really. We've got all of our bases pretty much covered. An infantryman certainly would serve well. I don't think we necessarily need Samuel Mustache Clemens. Again, Sammy might be better detailed for our covert extraction, really. Carmen Diaz still eluding capture in the Project Lazarus. Man, I'm negligent my duties. Somebody track her down. She's like hiding under a bunk or squeezed in a closet or missing in a locker or something. Somebody's got to get on that. We got to get her in the tube. I'm telling you, we can't just leave her fucking out running around. What if she gets word of Project Lazarus to the rest of humanity? I don't want them to know what we're up to. I mean, it's very clearly illegal. Holy shit, worst case scenario, she smuggles the information to Grace Jones. Grace Jones could do irreparable damage to the project if she were to learn of our secret, our desperate, desperate secret. I'm suddenly very concerned for our safety. We got to get her into Project Lazarus tube as quick as we can. Dr. Violin, you got to get on that for me immediately. In the meantime, let's take maybe, I was going to say Marie Antoinette, but I think the answer on that is no. We could take Louis Pasteur. There's a case to be made for going double engineers. We could go with a rookie. Somebody with a high foot speed really is sort of what we're looking for. The Hornblower also. You know what? Yeah, let's do a mobility gunner. I think we'll take actually Horatio Horn. That's overkill. It's such overkill. Let's get some more scout action, actually. I think scouting is going to be better for us. Let's grab old Sergeant Mitch Pancakes Hedberg. And Pancakes is well kitted and ready for some action. That leaves us one slot that I think is maybe going to go to a rookie. Or, you know what, let's take some of these specialists who haven't had a chance to do anything. We can go with a specialist assault. They should be alright. We got Oishi Yoshio here. He's, well, frankly, he's bad. We'd be better off with Da Vinci or Shakespeare. Let's take Willie Shakes. The pen is mightier than the sword. I shall smite down upon you, my friends, and you shall suffer. Lo, Shakespeare shall bring you to your doom. Much like the original Hamlet. What do we give him? Probably a battle scanner, and I think maybe some ceramic plating to back that up. Just make sure old Willie Shakes is as fucking resilient to damage as Othello proved to be in the work of the same name. I mean, only Othello could kill Othello, really. And fortunately, you know, for Iago, that's exactly how that shit worked out. So I guess, congratulations, plan well laid. Iago, actually one of Shakespeare's better villains. Let's get stuck in. Some of you out there, right now, probably saying, you know, you could have taken Norman Borlaug on this mission. And you're right, I could have chosen to take a Rocketeer. I also could go hang myself in my closet with my own belt. I mean, that's definitely an option that's on the table for us. And if I'm gonna be perfectly frank about the situation, I'd actually rather hang myself than take Norman Borlaug on this mission.
We've gotten several reports indicating that the aliens have stepped up the number of attempted abductions. We'll have to move quickly if we want to slow the spread of panic.
I really don't know if they're abducting any more than often, Bradford. I mean, they seem pretty stable in their level of abduction missions, and they did come to our home territory here in Lagos, Nigeria, which admittedly is a bit brazen, so perhaps that does constitute a step up in the aliens' activities. They are on our home turf. But the most important thing on this entire mission is to keep a fucking eye out for Grace Jones. She could be anywhere. She could be behind that car. She could be hiding in one of those trash cans. She could be inside this building. She could be in the back of this van over here, frankly. And if she's in the back of that van, it's way, way closer than I'm comfortable with.
Big Sky.
Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Alright, so we dropped on a map that I like, and also, not only am I fond of this map, but we have a really good position, too. So we've got the street corner, here's the Fountain Plaza. We can do some pretty solid start here. I really like this drop. Alright, let's see how we're going to make this work. I think first things first, Helen Keller to full cover. She's not going to get a shot. We got 3 Mutons. That's some capture action right there. Alright, so Helen can't move and fire. We're going to need to keep an eye on that. What else can we do? Elvis Presley could theoretically advance and get a shot, but Elvis does have... Elvis, do you have smoke grenades? I don't remember. We got to know. If Grace Jones appears, we need to be able to disappear like a fucking ninja in a puff of smoke. Elvis Presley does not have smoke grenades. Alright, well, that's useful to know. Willie Shakes is not going to be able to get a shot, but he could get full cover. The Wolverine. Eleanor the Wolverine Roosevelt actually could do some pretty good work for us, but I think our priority here needs to actually be Marie Radium Curie. If we could get a grenade in this window and through that zone, that would be truly, truly beautiful. Ava Perone. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to dash Ava Perone to this corner cover. It's double corner, full cover. It's about as solid a position as she's going to come across. She's going to open this door for us. She may also theoretically have a shot. Let's see. 31%, 25%. Okay, so she has some shots, but no good shots. But she could hollow target force if the need arises. But before we do that, let's see if we can't do something about improving her chances to hit a little bit with some nice, deadly, long ball action here for Marie Radium Curie. So Marie Radium Curie's going, oh, she's going full on fucking Peyton Manning right here. She's going to drop this right in this guy's pocket, and it's going to destroy all of the available cover for these shit stains. Perfect throw, Marie Curie, with some fucking scientific laser goddamn precision right there. That really was quite beautiful. This is our most dangerous Muton. I think we have the Iron Lady step up here. Don't pop a pod. Okay, good. Alright, so the Iron Lady is an excellent sort for us. Helen Deadeye Keller is probably going to wind up steadying her weapon. Ava Perone is almost certain to kill either of those two, which we would prefer to not necessarily do if it's avoidable. Now, one thing we got to remember also, though, these Mutons likewise have access to grenades, so bunching up is pretty much a terrible idea. We got Willie Shakes, we got Eleanor the Ruse Roosevelt. Actually, the Ruse could do some really nice work for us from this corner with a little bit of run and gun. Also, though she could shoot from over by this car, I'm a little worried about what we might find further down the street, though. Grace Jones, guys. She's ever present.
That's affirmative.
Fortunately, Mitch Pancakes Hedberg is here to assuage my fears, and we're going to have him throw the long ball battle scanner down here. We're going to make sure that Eleanor the Ruse Roosevelt does not accidentally stumble into the wicked clutches of Grace Jones. That's a hell of a throw, by the way, Mitch, as well. Fucking fantastic arm. Alright, so I'm glad we didn't take that move. That would have completely boned us. There's a pack of thin men back there. If we had moved the Ruse up here, she would very likely be flanked. So I think, as much as I don't necessarily like it, we may have to play this one more cautious than I had hoped. So we're going to move Ava Perone. She's not going to take a shot. Helen Deadeye Keller is absolutely going to steady that weapon for us. Willie Shakes. I would love to get Willie Shakes up in here in a firing position somewhere, if only to have him closer for his next move. Alternatively, case to be made for bringing Willie Shakes over here on a run and gun. It should be safe if we go through the building. I kind of like it. Let's do it. Alright. So Willie Shakes, he's going to be moving with the speed of death. He's coming at this one faster than Romeo fucking killed Tybalt. And the Shakespeare references are pretty much going to be non-stop. I just hope you're prepared for that, folks. It's going to happen. I mean, they're going to be all over. I do love me some Willie Shakes. So we're going to take the kill here. 81%. Shakespeare getting it done. Killing that son of a bitch faster than Richard III killed his brother. So there's a case to be made actually for run and gunning with Eleanor the Ruse Roosevelt and taking this punk out as well, because that also puts her in a fantastic position vis-a-vis cover. The problem is, we're looking at potential grenade action, and I really, really don't want to catch any grenades. Now, the grenades are not the end of the world. Those units do have reasonable health totals, actually. Eleanor the Wolverine Roosevelt does not have ceramic armor. It's also kind of a long throw. I don't suppose anybody could suppress this guy, could they? Where is our... we have nobody who can suppress. We've got just Elvis. Just a king, yeah. Oh, yeah, just a king coming in at you. I'm Elvis Presley the King, oh, yeah. So this guy could easily flank some of our units. Specifically, he could easily flank Marie Radium Curie. I do not like that. So we're going to go for a little bit of a defensive posture. We're going to bring Elvis to here. Elvis actually can see this guy. He's a bad shot, though, so we're going to put him on Overwatch. That's going to discourage this guy from moving. As much as I don't like this plan, I still think it's our safest bet. We bring Eleanor the Ruse Roosevelt over here to this corner cover. It is full cover, and we have her shotgun this son of a bitch for us. Little bit of shotgun surgery for Eleanor the Ruse Roosevelt. More likely to critical than hit. Eleanor delivers. That punk is down. So let's see what our Muton friend does here. Says he's fallen back. I'm a little dubious of that claim. My guess is he's probably going to whip a grenade at us. Nope, he actually is falling back. All right, the King's taking a poke. No dice. Did catch that window, though, which is fantastic.
That is not good.
And double fallback for our Muton friend. You know what? That is not really a problem for us. We've got this 4-man pod of thin men. We're going to be able to start doing some work on them right away. We should be able to pop this pod with Eleanor, or not with Eleanor Roosevelt, rather, but with good old Helen Deadeye Keller. Fantastic shot, can't miss, almost a guaranteed kill. Helen Keller's going to open it up for us. Score one more for the Deadeye. Helen Keller will not be gainsayed, ladies and gentlemen. She simply will not be denied. No planet, no force, nothing great enough, not even a moon-style drop like Chewbacca is going to bring down little Helen Keller. 96% chance for the Iron Lady here. I'm taking it. It's too good to pass up again. Almost a guaranteed kill.
Hostile pacified.
2 for 2. Pancakes can't really bring much to help us out here. We do maybe want to get some Overwatch in sort of a forward position. That may be a solid job for Madame Curie.
Copy that.
So let's bring Miss Curie here into the window. We're going to put her actually on Overwatch. We're concerned about folks sneaking up and maybe pulling one of these thin men, pulling a flank shot on our distance gunner. I don't like that at all. The Ruse is not in a great spot. We heard some footsteps over in this direction, so I really am not interested in sort of expanding our zone of encounter here.
Heading out.
Let's double up on the thin man protection with some more Overwatch.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Ava, we got to get you a little closer, but there's nowhere safer for her to do it. And Ava Perone, it's worth noting, does not have low profile. I mean, she was a pretty high-profile gal. I mean, deservedly so. Ava Perone, a remarkable woman. And after hitting that 1% shot, she may literally be the most celebrity-worthy trooper we have. I mean, that shit's going down in the history books, folks. I think Mitch Hedberg just goes on Overwatch, as do Willie Shakes and Eleanor Roosevelt here. We're going to play this one a little bit defensive. All right, so we got a sectoid, 2 thin men. They are activated. They wandered into our area of operations. More targets for our long-range game. It's these 2 guys we got to worry about right now. So we don't have anybody who's going to be flanked. Looks like we got some very aggressive moves from our thin men friends. All right, they came up with nothing. Excellent. So the long-distance relationship holding it down for us, doing some fine work. Let's see what do you got, Keller? 69 and 54, which is admittedly not fantastic. How about Margaret Thatcher? What do you got? 66 and 51. Again, not fantastic. The Ruse could hit a run and gun for us and do, you know, I say solid work, but it's actually pretty questionable. Presley, what do you got? 44% of the sectoid. Madame Curie. Kind of want Madame Curie where Ava Perone is. We could move Ava Perone to this location. She would likely have at least one decent shot to hollow target for us. That's a little risky. Mitch Pancakes Hedberg is not really getting it done for us. Now, the battle scanner he threw earlier was helpful, and it is worth noting that Mitch does have low profile. So we could put Mitch in a little more aggressive position. We really would like Mitch to be able to hollow target for us, though. Frankly, we kind of need Mitch to hollow target for us. He's not going to be able to do it and also fire, though. So Mitch is a little locked down. We got to get rid of these guys. Where's Ava? All right, so where's Madame Curie? She is not going to be able to throw a grenade as far as we would need it, and this guy actually is an indestructible cover anyway. We might be able to, you know, ruin a park bench because Marie Curie is apparently some kind of misbegotten vandal. She's very likely to get pinned down here. I don't think she's likely to be flanked unless we fail to kill one of these 2. It does have the other added advantage of putting Ava Perone closer to our potential capture target. I think it's worth the risk. Hopefully we're going to be able to kill most of these guys. 77% is pretty good. Alright, We kind of need this one, Ava. There's 1%ers out here taunting me. I know that's exactly what Ava Perron wants me to try. Simply can't afford to take the chance, though. 1 damage short from Ava. That's not optimal. Presley, you can only see that guy, which is, frankly, a bad shot. Helen Keller, 79% and 54%. What can you do, Thatcher? 86%, which is almost a slam dunk, or we could take a coin flip. Neither of those is good. Alright, we're going to have to see if Marie Curie can maybe help us out in a very unusual fashion here. I know this badly exposes her, and we're sort of banking on getting 2 kills here, but I think we can do it. The trick is going to be to do it without destroying Ava Perron's minimalist cover. This should get us at least 1 damage on a thin man. That park bench is going bye-bye. There we go. Could have straight up killed him, actually. We could have saved ourselves a shot. So here's what we're going to do then. We're going to have Maggie T open up on this jackhole. Beautiful. Oh, Margaret Thatcher. She has never met a social welfare program or a thin man, rather, that she could not destroy. She will not be denied. Helen Keller has no shot as a result because all of our foes have been destroyed. There's a case to be made here for putting Helen Keller on Overwatch rather than studying her weapon, and I actually am going to do that.
Covering now.
We need to get Willie Shakes in a little better position. I would love it if he and Eleanor Roosevelt still had their running guns available, but they do not. How many aliens do we think are on this map is the question. We've destroyed 4 thin men, as evidenced by the 4 giant clouds of toxic miasma lurking about. We've also killed 2 mutons. We have 2 additional thin men. There could hypothetically be another pod here. But we've got to get Eleanor Roosevelt a little closer. Okay. So it's time to start taking a few more chances here. So far, so good. Eleanor is only in half cover. We could move here to corner cover. Alternatively, we could have her go on Overwatch. What's your hit percent chance? Like, it's terrible. I would prefer Eleanor just not even be in a position where she can be shot. Is this thin man going to be able to get her? He could maybe get around there. Let's put Eleanor on Overwatch where she's at. That will help discourage the enemy from moving. We have a 44% shot at the sectoid. Honestly, I think we're probably better off in this case with a little Overwatch.
Good copy.
Mitch Pancakes Hedberg, going to head up and take a little cover here behind this car. That will also encourage our enemies to move because they're going to be a little bit concerned about Flank Town. You don't want to be in Flank Town. I'm telling you, Flank Town is a very, very dangerous place. That muton cannot hurl a grenade this far, so I'm comfortable bunching up with the double corner cover for old Willie Shakes here. Lo, let it be said that the double corner cover is the most desirable form of corner cover. I, Richard III, declare it to be so.
I'm on it.
Actually, really what we'd like Willie Shakes to do is get all fucking... Okay, good, that's a miss. What we'd really like Willie Shakespeare to do is get all goddamn... Okay. I keep interrupting myself because I'm worried about these thin men. Ava Perron is going to take an unhealthy level of fire here. The acid spit actually is helpful for us. Very, very helpful. But to get back to my original point, really what we kind of like Willie Shakes to do is go a little bit Titus Andronicus here. Go a little batshit fucking insane. And, I don't know, maybe carve up this sectoid into a pie, Sir Bake him, and feed him to his thin man friends. I mean, it worked for Titus. Probably worked for us. Theoretically. Now, we do want to get some damage on our muton friend, and in order to... we really got to get Helen Keller. Our goal is going to be to have Helen Keller disable his weapon before we try and move in for a capture. Madam Curie, what can you do with regard to cover destruction from your current position? Reasonable workforce over in this general area. I am okay with trying it out.
Copy that.
So Marie Curie has been spot on for us this mission. Her grenades have been landing in pretty much perfect spot every single time. I don't think we're going to be able to destroy that corner of the building. We may be able to destroy this planter. This looks solid. It looks solid-ish. I would love this to be an alien grenade, and if we get a little bit lucky with Johnny Muton back there, it might potentially be an alien grenade in the future. Alright, Iron Lady, what do you got? 66 is good. 100%, that seems like such overkill, especially when we have units already in range. She can't see the Muton. So we've got a 66. These are her 2 shots. Alright, well, we're going to take this one. I'm taking a lower percentage. Nicely done. Margaret Thatcher still spot on target. We can't go near this car. Mitch Hedberg does have a shot here. It's just a very bad one. So Willie Shakes and Johnny Sectoid here, I think, probably have a date with Destiny. It's a little risky for the grenade, but if we have to take a risk, Willie Shakes is the right man. He's got the heavier armor, so... What do you have flanked? You have the Muton flanked? That's actually good. Flanking a Muton will encourage him to move, and in the meantime... Alas, poor Sectoid. He is no more. Shuffling from this mortal coil, young Sectoid never again shall be seen upon this fair earth. He has strutted and fretted his hour upon the stage, and now he is no more. That's okay, he was a shitty actor anyway, nobody's gonna miss him. 98%, that's probably a dead Thin Man. It is exactly one Thin Man worth of death. So that leaves us Elvis Presley, who's gonna advance to this corner cover. Probably going to take a shot at our little friend over here. Yep, he absolutely is, but I think we're going to have Mitch Hedberg probably hollow target him first. Ava Perone's in the acid. When you're in the acid, hunkering down is just a smart move. Pancakes, what do you got with this 22%er here? Pancakes missed, but on, in Pancake's defense, he actually hit a couple of really, really low percentage shots for us last mission. So I don't really mind Mitch coming up a little short here. Honestly, he was due to miss some questionable shots. He's hit a couple questionable shots very recently. It's going to give Elvis a very slightly better chance to take down our friend here, which is exactly what it did. Oh yeah, baby. The king has left the building. Oh yeah. Give me some of them sandwiches. And our Muton friend is coming ever, ever closer to his own personal apocalypse. So what do we got for Arc Thrower? We got the Wolverine. Alright, we also have a vast cloud of acid that we need to safely navigate. How far? Eleanor Roosevelt could get clear to this garbage can. That's solid. We also want to try and encourage our Muton friend to move. I think we can do that with a solid grenade. It's going to eliminate all the potential cover for our units, though. That may be the wrong move. Ava Perone can't really do much this turn. Helen Deadeye Keller, what's your chant? It's bad. It is not good enough. I think Helen Keller is probably going to wind up having to study that weapon. Margaret Thatcher has no shot at all, which really sucks. We were hoping to have Maggie T maybe throw some suppression for us. That is not in the cards, though. Pancakes, if we move you here, you are probably very likely to get flanked and killed. So let's not take a chance on getting you flanked. Let's give you this 14%er. Give me the hollow target. That's exactly what I needed, Mitch. You know what? I don't complain, Mitch, because you're delivering, sir. I'm asking you to give me just a regular, good old garden variety performance, and you're getting it done, Mitch. Mitch is getting it done. I think we dash here. This is unlikely to result in Marie Curie being flanked, which is really all I'm worried about. If we have this guy shooting at Marie Curie in full cover, I'm comfortable accepting that risk. I really am. Also, considering we're going to probably have Elvis on Overwatch. Yeah, let's get Elvis up here. Why can he heal Marie? Oh, he could get rid of her acid. Like, why can he heal Marie Curie? She's not hurt. What's your shot? Like, 44% is not terrible. It's also not good. Helen Keller's gonna steady. I want to hit, and I want to hit. I want to hit with the disabling shot. This actually could be pretty evil. What's your path look like here? You're going straight through the acid, I'm gonna assume. Yes, you are. Well, let's try and avoid that, Mr. Shakespeare.
Affirmative.
I hope he has enough movement. He may not have enough movement. On the run and gun. Okay, he does not. Damn it. Alright. So no reason to use the run and gun then. We're just going to bring Willie Shakes around the corner and get ready for a flank on our next turn. Eleanor Roosevelt will have enough... Can you not go through the acid, please? Somebody, do me a favor and don't run through fucking acid. Alright, does the Ruse have it? She is also one tile short. Son of a bitch. Alright, so Willie Shakes and Eleanor are going to take a flanking turn. Elvis is going on Overwatch, and Ava Perone actually is just going to hunker down. I have a feeling we're going to see a nice grenade over in this vicinity. We're going to have Maggie T take a double move. She can't move and fire anyway. We're just going to put her in corner cover. That's double full. What do you got, Muton? Shooting at Elvis. We suspected you might target the king. His shiny sequin jumpsuit does make him a very, very attractive target. Admittedly, an attractive target. Alright, so let's see what Mitch Hedberg can give it. We can eliminate this Muton's cover entirely. We can also do some solid damage to the Muton. The problem is we are not going to... You know what? This is still the right move, actually. It leaves the Muton nowhere to fucking run. So we get rid of the Muton's cover. All of this we're doing to just try and set up a capture. This is all for capture purposes. Will this kill him? Only if it criticals, which it is sincerely likely to do. I don't like Mitch Hedberg's... Actually, I think Mitch is probably best right where he is. A 44% chance would be really strong for us. The holo targeting I will take. Come on, Mitch. No dice, but the holo targeting is fine. That's really sort of all we needed. We kind of... Now, we're going to disable this turn, and it's... Okay, the disabling shot is can't miss. So this is our turn to close ground and get within striking distance of our Muton friend. That means Eleanor the Roosevelt is heading over here. She's going to cop a squat behind this full cover. She actually has to get closer. She will not be able to make that in a single move next turn. So, she's got to get closer. She has one of our capture devices. Ava Perone, I believe, has the other. Ava? Yes, you do. You are not in acid. Ava Perone... Ugh. Our goal is going to be to discourage the Muton from throwing grenades, which means bunching up is a terrible idea for us. We still need to be in cover. Well, actually, if we're going to disable his weapon, do we need to be in cover? We really don't. Fuck it, let's be brazen. We're going to bring Ava Perone over here on the flank. This way we've got this guy sandwiched in between two units with arc throwers. And we have enough damage to soften him up if we need it. We're actually going to suppress this guy, because suppression is very, very unlikely to critical. So we're going to suppress him. If he moves, we'll get a shot, which again could potentially soften him up. Margaret Thatcher setting him up, soften him up so that the Tories can control Parliament for the foreseeable future. I really don't want to take that shot with Elvis. We have a shot with Elvis. I would prefer to not take it. Willie Shakes is real fast. We're going to put him... Yeah, that bench is not... It's too close. Fuck it. We're going to leave him in the open. First off, let's get his weapon disabled. We want to make sure this bastard can't shoot us. So we're taking the 100%, can't miss, weapon disabled. Helen Keller senses so acute that she can sense the seething plasma inside that man's gun and can target it specifically. She knows his heartbeat. She can hear the humming of the gentle motors in the plasma. She knows precisely where to shoot. Now, all this Muton can do right now is throw a grenade. That's all he's got. William Shakespeare does not have close quarters combat, so we're just going to move him up, take cover behind his garbage can, even though we don't necessarily need cover. And Elvis actually is going to reload. This guy is fucked 9 ways from Sunday. Margaret Thatcher. Don't kill him, Thatcher. Absolutely perfect, Margaret. That's just precisely what we wanted. That guy has 1 health. The capture opportunities are never going to be better. Eleanor Roosevelt is in the perfect position to throw the capture. So let's do it.
That's affirmative.
Come on, Eleanor, baby. You got to get this one for me. We need it. We need it. Is Ava Perone's magic enough? Don't cry for me, Argentina. Yeah, thin man. Suck it, because we got a Muton. We're not going to be able to keep him because, of course, we don't have an alien containment facility. Odds are strong that Dr. Valen would simply fucking torture his ass to death anyway before we really had a chance to do much. But the most important thing, that's an alien grenade in our possession, folks. Right there. Booyah. 1 alien grenade for Team XCOM. Also a plasma carbine or a plasma rifle as well. So that was a very, very successful mission. And that really kind of lifts my spirits, because our last mission did not necessarily turn out particularly well. It's good to have a strong performance.
Commander.
You damn well ought to be impressed, Dr. Shen.
Substance is crucial to our scientific pursuits.
Then again, considering the fact that I'm pretty sure you have some kind of degenerative memory ailment, Dr. Shen, I'm surprised that you can remember any of our previous missions in order to have something for a basis of comparison. Really worried about Dr. Shen. I seriously think he may have, maybe has Alzheimer's. And he keeps refusing treatment. He won't go down to have an MRI, so we can take a look inside his skull and see what's going on there. He's getting senile and, frankly, a little crazy. I'm really worried about him.
We really have no use for these alien captives without...
What the hell are you talking about? We got an alien rifle and an alien grenade, Dr. Valen. You're fucking out of your mind.
Perhaps we can finally begin the interrogation process.
Yeah, well, you know what, Dr. Valen? If Build 15 didn't suck and it didn't take 10,000 years to fucking build any base improvements, I would probably have a thermo generator, or alternatively, the thermo generator that we actually have would produce enough power that I wouldn't need the second one in order to build an alien containment facility, since they reduced the amount of power the thermo generator cranks out. It only comes out with 20 now, used to come out with more. So, if you want to blame anybody, Dr. Valen, let's go full-on meta on this one, and I will have you break the 4th wall and blame the mod makers, because they are firmly responsible for this shit. But that's probably enough salt, vitriol, and hatred against people who gave us a couple $100 of gameplay for free. If one is not willing to even make a donation, they really can't really pick on a product when it's free like that. It's pretty discourteous of us, but I digress. And with my vitriol thus aired, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. My end game salt there, notwithstanding, we did have a pretty decent little time. If you'd like to see more of our XCOM play, of course, consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every single day. Find out whether or not Dr. Shen's crippling Alzheimer's will take him out, or whether he can see through one more run. It's going to be a close call. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.